Hey, and what's up? Today it's a new episode of Bakkerud Live, and yes, it is true, I'm gonna drive a DTM test together with Motorsport. Actually next week, December 10th to 12th in Spain, Jerez, or as I would say, Jerez. By the way, I'm at Audi Motorsport here in Neuburg today. It's a huge place, cool to be here and visit them. For me, DTM is just insane, it's incredible. Yes, it has 4 wheels and a steering wheel, but it's so different in many ways. In Rallycross you go fast from 0 to 100. In DTM you drive corners in 260 kilometers per hour and you use so much more downforce. It's rear wheel driven compared with all wheel driven. I think it's gonna be an experience which will blow my mind off because it's just freaking insane. Also, like, I'm Andreas Bakkerud, 27 years old from Bergen in Norway, where we don't have a racetrack like for DTM car, racing cars and so on. We have a track for rallycross and folk race and karting, and it's so far away to big tracks like Rudskogen or Vålaban and so on, which is on the east coast in Norway. So for me, driving a DTM test is just insane. I can't believe it. I'm really looking forward to the task. When it comes to preparation, I don't have much options. Like, I'm in a busy season driving for EKS, full rallycross championship. I'm already traveling all the time, but I have tried to develop and prepare as well as I can. My first experience in a DTM car was together with Daniel Abt.
Strange dispositions. You ready? Yeah, I'm good.
The amount of brake pressure and how quickly you come down to speed is unreal. You slam the throttle pedal too aggressive in a mid corner, you will spin. And this car is so different to what I've driven before, and it's not easy to save a drift. And I did do a DTM test earlier this year. We did a full day at Rudskogen on rain. I only got a couple of laps in on dry, but at least I got a feeling how a DTM car is. No, I can say I've tested a DTM car thanks to Jan Roa and his team. I've tested the 2007 Audi DTM car on wet here in Rudskogen, cold condition. I'm still shaking. It was a lot of fun. Of course, the car is a little bit different from now. It's not according to the regulation of a DTM car today, but I did get a little taste of it. The first few laps there was wet, and I was really afraid for spinning or crashing, because if I crash the car, it's going to be so many million euros that I have to pay. So I really had to take my risk down a little bit, but at the same time try to get a feeling, try to push it a little bit, try to work with the brakes. But I did do probably 20-25 laps, and was pretty stoked on life when I first got to test it. Also drive it from the pit to the track. I was like, oh, everything is new. But then I got a feeling of it, and I really did enjoy every single lap I had. It's absolutely some of the craziest thing I've ever done. What blew my mind is the speed we're having and how quickly you go from 270 to 10 kilometers per hour. That's just insane. When you brake, your head is just like woo! Alright, so I changed location, and the reason for that is that I sent all the files to Mats, and when he was looking through it, the microphone really made a up for us, so unfortunately I had to do it all over again. I've actually now gone from Munich to close to Frankfurt, close to Hockenheim, where I'm gonna do even more preparation for the DTM test I'm having next week. The problem is just that I have to go to Russia for the FIA prize giving on Thursday evening. We're gonna be there Friday and Saturday, fly back to Norway on Saturday, and then go Sunday to Jerez in Spain, do the test Monday, Tuesday, and then back home on Wednesday. So it's a crazy busy schedule at the moment, but I like it that way. In the next episode of Bakkerud Live, you will see even more of our preparation. Me and together with Mats, we went to Austria together with Red Bull, and we did some really cool stuff. A day I will never ever forget, because that was just awesome. If I can speak about like what does this test mean for me, I think, you know, in motorsport you don't get many opportunities. If you get the opportunity, you really need to grab it, and you need to use it as your last chance whatsoever. I am a yes person. Whenever I get opportunities, I say yes. I say yes to everything, maybe a little bit too much sometimes, but I like to be traveling a lot, and I like to be busy, and I like to race cars. So really, all of you guys out there, really grab the opportunities you get. So what can really come out from this test? I don't really know. I don't have an answer for that. But for sure, if I do well, my name is in there somewhere, and maybe one day Audi or somebody else will pick up the phone and call me and ask me to drive somewhere. I'm a yes guy, so I probably say yes. And also I do think that DTM needs someone like Andreas Bakkerud and the Bakkerud Blues. But right now I have a question for you guys. If I'm not driving Rallycross next year, where would you like to see me? In rallying, in racing, in karting, in folk race, wherever. I need your guys' advice, because it is pretty hard. We are pushing the limits every day to find a way to keep on doing motorsport. It's not easy to be staying in the sport, and I really do need all of your advices. If you have anything, please comment below. What's your thoughts? As long as it's between a steering wheel and a seat, I'm happy. I just want to tell you guys, I'm really stoked on this. I think it's a big opportunity. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. I think there is some pressure with it, but it's not more pressure than I put on myself. So I'm really gonna go down to Spain, no expectation, gonna go flat out whatever I can without so much experience, and have fun. That's the main thing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Bakkerud Live. Huge thanks to Mats for sitting up all night editing all the crazy stuff, so I'm sorry the delay with the microphone. Until next time, flat out.